and this, and these, and this, and these, and this. There's literally nowhere to put anything in this store. Guy has ordered so much stuff. So we're now wearing it. Okay, so all of that said, we have a lot of stuff. If you haven't been in here in the last 2 weeks, please take the time to swing by if you're in the area or make a special trip. We have more resin ornaments. We have more tanks. We have more tanks than we've ever had. Driftwood, plastic plants, all kinds of stuff in here that we haven't had in a long time, plus new fish shipments, and that's really where we should get to right after I tell you, Gypsy Fralix, you are the winner of the Vibrobites last week. If you haven't won anything here on the Fishy Business YouTube page, check it out. Make sure you pay attention to whatever product I show in the video. Some lucky winner that pays attention, because this is actually something that we will ship, will win every single week just based on the comments, and we will pull your name from the comments.
Hey y'all, it's Diana here with your plant spotlight of the week. This week we're going to be talking about the Rotula rendifolia red. This plant is going to get that beautiful red color. Make sure we're dosing that iron. The iron is what's going to cause it to get red. They look absolutely stunning, so make sure you come and pick some up for yourself.
Hi everybody, the fish of the week is going to be the pygmy chain loach. Those are little Sidith monki loaches. They hover like little hummingbirds. They're very cool. Fat boy in there is full grown, which makes them not as aggressive as some of their other botia friends. Pygmy chain loach, very social critters.
Hey, it's Kevin. I'm going to show you the highlights of what I got in freshwater this week. I'm not going to be on anything one specific, so it's going to be a bunch of random of the best of what we have at the moment. This is a first. This is an invertebrate for you. This is a pink Valentine lobster. First time we got this particular color variant in. He looks really cool pastel pink color to it. From what I've been reading, they get about the same size as most of these freshwater lobsters, aka large crayfish basically. They get about anywhere from 4 to 6 inches possibly. If you're looking for a somewhat larger community fish, these sunset thicklip gouramis would be perfect for that. This particular batch came in extremely colorful. These guys usually top out about 3 to 4 inches maximum size. They got small mouths and not ones to be really antagonistic towards other fish. Really cool shoaling fish that I have. These are bleeding heart tetras. These guys do get pretty big for tetras. They usually get about 2 to 2.5 inches in diameter, sometimes a little bit bigger than that. We have in stock my personal favorite of all time freshwater fish. These are GEOPHAGUS surinamenses. They're gentle giants. They do get up to 8 to 10 inches in length. Even though they are a South American cichlid, they're really passive and they do really well in groups. Not very territorial like most of your South American cichlids. Usually go in with large community fish and rainbows and stuff like that. We got in a nice batch of elegant STIPHODon gobies. These little gobies eat biofilm and algae off the bottom and graze off of things in the tank. They also like to have their diet supplemented with a little bit of meaty food like frozen daphnia and stuff like that would be excellent. Another really cool goby I got in this week, I got in some awesome looking rainbow gobies. Same care as the other STIPHODon gobies, in the same family actually. Excellent for color, cool nano fish. If you're looking for a really cool addition to your pond, I have some beautiful long-fin butterfly koi. These little guys are about 3 to 4 inches. The little juveniles do really well when added this time of year out to your outdoor pond. They will get really large, so to successfully do koi outdoors, I'd personally recommend that your pond exceed at least 500 gallons. I got in an excellent batch of short-fin RYUKINs. The RYUKIN goldfish is a fancy goldfish that's bred for a more spherical body shape. Although they are very round and rotund, they are very fast swimmers and sometimes guilty of chasing others around sometimes, so be careful choosing tank mates actually. Sometimes they're kind of rambunctious for a goldfish. Really cool schooling fish, and I don't normally have them in this large normally. These are some large silver dollars. These guys do best if they're in groups of 5 or more. They do get quite large. They can get up to about 6 inches in diameter. Some varieties of silver dollars even surpass that. These savage little monsters are the PAYARA. They have huge saber-like teeth in the front that latches all the way in the front of their face. They're also called a vampire tetra, with good reason. They get really large and they can sever another fish in half with the tusk in their face. Okay, we got in some awesome looking rainbows. I have an awesome selection of different varieties at the moment. I've got some deep water Australians, I've got some dwarf Kamakas, I've got Bosemani's, I've got New Guineas. I've got a little bit of everything right now so far as the rainbows go. Every color of the rainbow. If you're looking for larger peacock cichlids for your African cichlid tank, we have an awesome selection, especially of the OB peacocks in stock right now. These guys are about 4 inches or so, good size if you're looking for a larger peacock.
Hello. Our coral highlight will be a green dragon acropora. This is a smooth skin acropora. Normally the acros like very high light. Most of the smooth skins do not, although this one can tolerate more than most. It's rare to find a green dragon. We've got one.
So if you have a fish tank, big or small, salt or fresh, one thing invariably happens every time you're messing with your fish tank. You're going to get water on the floor. And what cooler than the cobalt fish mat to put on the floor so you can work. This mat is super absorbative and it is not cheap. But if you get where I'm going with this whole thing, maybe you might want one. This, my friends, is shippable. This is one of the coolest products that we've had for just general maintenance, and everybody does maintenance. So if instead of a towel or whatever it is that you use now, your carpet, the floor, whatever, I can actually get you something really cool that will help you with cleaning your tank.
Hey y'all, it's Diana here with your saltwater portion of the weekly update. We have a lot of cool stuff right now, so make sure you come and check those out this week. This little guy right here is the tail spot BLENNY. These guys are peaceful community fish type deal. They only get about 2.5 inches, so they'd be great for smaller tanks like a BioCube. This little upside down fella is the coral banded shrimp. These guys are only going to get about 3 inches. They are technically invert safe, but they will attack other coral banded shrimp and smaller shrimp. Reef safe overall, great with other fish. This guy here is the 6-line wrasse. The 6-line wrasses are only going to give about 3 inches, and they are also reef safe, as their mouth is not big enough to eat any inverts and stuff like that. They do a great job of helping you keep parasites away, like flatworms and other clam parasites. This guy is the KORAN angel. These are a color-changing angel, as it will lose its stripes as it gets older. They get over 1 foot long and will eat your coral, so they are not reef safe. A great fact about these guys is they actually eat cyanobacteria, so that will be really helpful in your tank if you're having trouble with it and you are compatible for it. This guy here is the yellow eye cold tang. Now these guys are kind of hard to come by as they come from Hawaii and we can no longer really get those. He is going to be a little bit more nippy. He's a little bit meaner. He is going to be semi-aggressive. Just make sure we're giving him some seaweed. He gets about 7 inches long, so just keep that in mind when we take him home. Alrighty, this is the eyeliner tang. These guys are going to get over 1 foot long, so just make sure we're keeping that in mind when we're taking him home, as he will possibly get a little too big. He is going to need seaweed as he is a tang, so just also make sure we're offering that to him. These cute little guys here are the yellow CORIS wrasses. Now these are a peaceful wrasse. As you can see, they are being housed together. They are reef safe with caution. They may nip at your inverts, as they are a type of wrasse. They will eat flatworms and fireworms, so they do a great job of taking care of any unwanted pests. This guy is the gold nugget clownfish. These guys are going to get about 6 inches and one of the most territorial clownfish, so make sure we're keeping that in mind whenever we decide to take one home. As they get older, they will get a beautiful golden color rather than that white, so it'll be awesome once it gets older.
If you have not paid attention to last week's video, you won't know that this is the tank we're giving away this week. Every week we have a tank giveaway and we have a special for kids. this week, you want to come in either today, tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday up until 4 o'clock and get your name in the hat. We are giving away a 125-gallon tank, stand, FX4, 306 glass tops, 3 LED lights for free. No, you don't have to buy anything or anything. Just come in and put a ticket in. Maybe you will win this tank. Anyway, I hope everybody had a great Easter. I hope you have time and swing by this weekend. Good luck to everyone. God bless, and I will see you next week. So, pond's holding water. We just needed to wait a couple weeks. If you were paying attention last week, we're still asking what you want, fresh or salt water in this little puppy right here. And there's one more thing I want to bring up real quick. For all of you who have ever asked us about, hey, you should stock reptiles and stuff like that, we can't. We do fish. That's what we try to do best of all. If I'm getting ready to walk into a door, Cat, please tell me.
You're good.
I'm good. So, but the store that is just opening behind me, the creature room, they've got the reptile thing covered. And look, there's the illustrious owner right here. Cam, what have you got?
This is one of our male Jackson's chameleons.
Man, that is so cool.
We are planning to in-house breed with a lot of stuff that we keep. We deal in a lot of crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, and yeah, we're going to be breeding a lot of animals in-house.
For all the reptile people out there, when are you opening?
We're kind of open right now. We're doing our soft open, if you will, since Monday, and we're grand opening on April 22nd at 11 o'clock. So be here. We'll have swag bags for the first few customers.
That's really cool. So if you're into reptiles, this is the man you want to come see. It's right next to Fishy Business. Any last thoughts? Anything you want to say?
Just come see us. We've got everything that you could possibly need for taking the best care of your animals.
Oh, I walked away with the mic. But maybe that'll work anyway. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hey y'all, it's Diana here with your plant spotlight of the week. This week we're going to be talking about the Rotula rotundifolia red. Hey y'all, it's Diana here with your plant spotlight of the week. We're going to be talking about our Rotula
Joke to myself. And you said it won't work in here.
No, it sounds
If I leave it on the... Does it sound muffly now? Can you test that?
Yeah.
Siblings. I hate you. Get on with the video. Sorry, my mind is on moving and seizures now. So, anyway. What was I going to say? No, okay. That's
I've got some Bosemani. I've got so many different types. I believe that. I have an awesome selection of different Bos. I don't know. I need to go home.
You're going to want to get a close. Well, I was ready, then I wasn't. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? The phone's ringing in Cat's pocket. And I can't get my mind off of it.
Bye.
Real quick. Oh, hey. I just caught him playing with his reptiles. I thought you were going to clock me on that. I couldn't resist saying it.